New York has been touting itself as the state with the strictest gun control in the nation since Bruen. Now, New Jersey is taking a stab at it with a new bill that was introduced on Thursday. Like New York, the bill creates a list of sensitive places that basically includes the entire state and would also require gun owners to carry liability insurance and have good moral character if they want to carry their gun. Short version is, this bill is New York gun control on steroids. Keep watching for the details. Hello Liberty fam, and welcome back to the channel. The gun controllers are at it again, this time in New Jersey with a bill that is 31 pages long. This new bill would amend the current licensing process in New Jersey in light of Bruen. It actually specifically mentions Bruen and its implications on the state's gun control right in the bill, and then shoots right past it at warp speed. But with a judge allowing New York's Concealed Carry Improvement Act to move forward, at least for now, it seems the Big Apple's next-door neighbors are feeling a little bold. Before I break it all down for you, today's video is brought to you with the help of USCCA. The U.S. Concealed Carry Association helps responsible Americans like you and me prepare for what happens before, during, and after a lawful act of self-defense. USCCA members get life-saving education, expert training, which I personally have used, plus self-defense liability insurance. To check out everything that they have to offer, go to uscca.com/libertydoll. So I would like to say that we would start at the most ridiculous thing this bill does and then go down to the least, but frankly, it's all just a shit show, so let's dive right in. The bill, which at the moment still doesn't have a number assigned to it, creates 25 broad categories of places where guns can't be carried.
I'd call that excessive.
These include government buildings, casinos, healthcare facilities, theaters, polling places, playgrounds, parks, stadiums, airports, any place that sells alcohol, and their parking lots. Oh, also, right there, spots 10 and 11, beaches and youth sporting events. It also doesn't explicitly ban guns at protests or rallies in those exact words, but does say that you can't carry within 100 feet of any event or gathering that requires a government permit, which technically could even include yard sales. If you just so happen to have to go to any of these places, which you will because it's basically everywhere, you can leave your gun in the car, unloaded, and locked in a case. Like New York's law, it would also ban guns from private property unless the owner posts signage expressly saying that guns are allowed. And, like I said in the intro, applicants would need to prove good moral character.
You're too nice a guy.
I am. I'm a nice guy.
To do this, applicants will have to provide 4 non-family character references who will be interviewed by the police, and the police will monitor the applicant's social media. The bill would also require gun owners to carry liability insurance and undergo rigorous online, in-person, and target training. If you happen to get pulled over, you would have to tell the officer you have a gun, show your license, and proof of liability insurance. And if the cop asks to see your gun, legally, you would have to give it to them.
How about no?
The bill would also make it illegal for gun owners to smoke pot or drink alcohol, and a violation of that would cause them to lose their license. Finally, it would raise the cost of applying for a license to $200. The bill is being fast-tracked through the state chambers, heading into committee on Monday, and will get a vote as early as the 27th. Phil Murphy has already pledged to sign it into law if it gets to his desk.
Wow. That's exciting.
Senate President and Prime Sponsor Nick Scutari says the measure is necessary because the New Jersey way of life is being threatened by the federal government. Of course, he has no qualms about threatening gun owners' way of life. The Assembly's sponsor, Joe Danielson, claims the bill has zero conflict with the Second Amendment. He knows this, he says, because he's a FUD that owns guns and knows when to enjoy them responsibly. Perhaps the best part of this, note the sarcasm, is that this bill would also require some new fancy ID card for gun owners, and the state would get 18 months to figure out how to create these IDs, implement the database that goes with it, and would also give the police 18 months to figure out how to enforce these regulations. Which means we are likely to see what we saw in New York, with some counties and judges just flat out saying they're not going to implement any gun licenses until everyone can figure out what the heck is going on. But hey, that's one of the things that gun control does best: create red tape and flood everything with so much bureaucracy that no one gets to exercise their rights. All right, folks, so if you are in New Jersey, or even if you're not and are just next door neighbors, keep an eye out on this one because this crap is spreading. That is it for today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe as it feeds the algorithm, and then you are more likely to have my videos pop up on your feed. Also, if you like the channel and want to help support it in other ways, you can check out all of the support options, including today's sponsor, down in the description. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, stay safe out there, and happy shooting.